Is it 2017 yet? I am so tired. What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome to the final question and answer video for 2016. It's December, it's almost a new year, and we are on the road to 50,000 subscribers. We'll probably hit 47 before the end of the year, which is pretty fucking cool. So as I close out the year of 2016, I have 16 questions to answer, narrowed down from like 150. You guys nailing the fuck out of it. So let's get this Christmas Eve show on the road. First question comes in from Billy, who wants to know if 2K no longer had the WWE license, who else should make those games? And here's the thing. 2K is not the problem. The fact that when THQ went under and that license went up for grabs, the fact that 2K kept on Ukes, who's been doing them for the past 15 years and keep doing them every year, and you only have that one team doing it every year. There's no like Activision where it has, hey, here's Call of Duty, you have a team doing 3 years, they have 3 teams. You have EA doing Madden, you have 2 years to make a Madden game, you have 2 teams. With WWE, you literally have 1 team, so essentially they have 9 months to get a game out, which is not enough time for a yearly installed franchise. So certainly 2K could make their own internal WWE team and have them make a brand new game and have it be awesome. They're just cheap as fuck. P.S. Fix your shit. DFXGJ Carez wants to know what things I would like to do before 2017. I'd like to sleep. I'd like to finish a bunch of games. I'd like to start a bunch of games. None of that's gonna happen because I've still got way too much to do before the end of the year. Pro Wrestling Fan 22 wants to know my favorite Cesaro moment. Now, while he is certainly creating awesome moments every week in the ring, one of my all-time favorites was one that not a lot of folks saw. It was during the all-day WrestleMania 31 coverage. So before the pre-show, they were doing interviews in the stadium, and they had Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, who were currently the tag team champions, and it was a fatal 4-way that was going to happen on the pre-show for the tag titles, and Cesaro basically cut the Scott Steiner math promo, and it was phenomenal. And if you don't know what the Scott Steiner math promo is, go look that shit up. We have a Twitter question from Grimmie, who wants to know what does drunken mean? All that merchandise is from my all-time favorite and one of the greatest Korean, I should say South Korean hip-hop groups, Drunken Tiger. And if you've never heard any Drunken Tiger, as soon as this video's over, hit up that YouTube search bar and search out some Drunken Tiger. They're really good. A couple of folks wanted to know about my favorite gaming publisher, developer, etc., etc. And I think the easy answer here, when you look at the past 30 years of video games, in terms of consistently making some of the greatest games of all time, even though they are completely ass backwards in many, many ways, is Nintendo. But again, that's the easy answer. I'd say certainly Atlus. When it comes to developers making games that I fucking love, Atlus. Now, publishers don't always make video games. So publishers, I would say, in the past couple of years, Xseed localizes a lot of very just small niche Japanese games that I like a whole lot. So I guess short answer is Nintendo, Atlus, and Xseed. And I guess technically Atlus is owned by Sega now, but that's a whole different thing. Whole lot of questions about Game of the Year stuff. Be patient. Be very patient. My Game of the Year coverage is coming next week. Hopefully like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Somewhere in there I will have 3 different Game of the Year videos, and all those questions should be answered. And that's just another big pile of work I have to get to this week. Alright, so kind of a 2-part, but kind of a same question. Then we have It's Your Boy Frankie wants to know what things I want to change and add to the channel next year. And PD Dog Gaming wants to know will I ever have another channel with vlogs and stuff. So I have been kind of brainstorming ideas for a second channel. I think the way that YouTube has changed their algorithms lately, I want to see what would happen if I had another channel that had, you know, obviously not as many subscribers, but, you know, certainly there'd be a good start from all you guys and whatnot. If I only uploaded 1 video a week, how those analytics would be different than uploading like twice a freaking day. But also that would allow me to do like more weird stuff, more like weird games that no one cares about, more things that, I'm personally invested in that don't necessarily do well on this channel. But in terms of this channel in 2017, gears are always turning. I think the biggest thing for next year is I'm going to get some new audio equipment and have a nice recorder so that my audio stuff should all be nice and crisp. And if you've heard the stuff when I did the videos with EchoMog, go listen to those videos. That model of recorder I'm planning on buying early next year. So I guess look forward to better audio quality, but obviously different video series, more video series. I want to have more of my friends and family in that VR headset. It really just is a question of lining up everyone's schedule and making that shit happen. A couple of folks here, and I get this question a lot about jobs that I have outside of YouTube. So basically the quick answer is yes, I do other work outside of YouTube, but it's covered under various non-disclosure agreements, so I really can't talk about it here. Suffice to say, it's freelance stuff, and luckily enough, that stuff and my YouTube schedule is flexible enough I can kind of work everything around, but when there are days where I record ahead of time, usually I'm going to be stuck doing actual other work and not YouTube that day. Certainly, I would like to only be doing YouTube, but not quite there yet. Another question I get a lot is about Mario Maker and bringing back the Super Mario Maker video series, of which I had several. And basically, the bottom line comes down to I need to be enjoying myself when I do a video. Otherwise, what's the point? Like, I can't come on here and fake enthusiasm about a thing that I've done 100 times. And certainly when, at a certain point, every video I was doing on that series, people were just complaining, and you fucking suck at this game, and stop skipping stages, and it starts to wear on you a little bit, So after 80 hours in that game, and 100 of those episodes or whatever, I was just burned out. Now, if they put out a new version of that game on the Nintendo Switch, that's a different story. The main problem with starting any video series, if it gains any traction, is people want you to do it forever. And it's there are so many video games out there, and I kind of want to play them all, and there's just not enough hours in the day. The future wants to know, once I'm done with 2K17, what will be the next series? I don't think that far ahead. I think a lot of folks want to see the final PS2 SmackDown game, which is SmackDown vs. Raw, so that's a possibility. But I've got at least another 100 to 150 days of 2K17, so I guess strap in. We'll find out. Brandon wants to know, if I could go to one WWE event, which one would I go to? I've never been to a WrestleMania. I've been to the Rumble, I've been to other various things, I've been to Raw, I've been to SmackDown, never been to Mania, and it's always super expensive. When the year they had it here in New Jersey, I could not afford to go. But one of these days, WrestleMania, that'd be awesome. A couple of folks want to know who I think will be a surprise Royal Rumble entrant. I'd say there's good money on the Boogeyman, because that was he was not doing indie dates anymore for a certain time period, because they were going to sign him for something, so I think that's a pretty good guess. Next question is, what do I do when I'm not making YouTube videos? I'm either doing that freelance work, or I'm playing video games to get ready to make more YouTube videos. Also occasionally watching anime, and reading a lot of the internet, NeoGAF, Squared Circle, that kind of thing. I'm not on Twitter as much as I should be, but, I'm there sometimes too. Jacob wants to know, who is the wrestler of the year? I think this one is fucking easy. No contest. Quite possibly the best wrestler in the world right now. The man who wants to be announced as the face who runs the place. The phenomenal AJ Styles. SLM wants to know what other YouTubers I watch in my free time. Not a whole lot, but I do watch Super Bunny Hop, Boogie, EchoMog, Team 4-Star, Gaming with Character, even though he stopped uploading. Even though they aren't technically YouTubers, I fucking love Giant Bomb. And the usual Grimm and Doo-Hop and Alex and all them guys. And the final question from I Drink Lots of Coffee involves the YouTube algorithm change as of late that supposedly hugely favors creators who upload daily. And as someone who put out like 800 plus videos this year at the average of like 2.5 a day or some shit, is that actually helping me as of late? And I would say that certainly my daily videos, when you compare them to last year, are certainly doing better. But also I gained 20,000 new subscribers this year. You guys are awesome. But no, I'm essentially dealing with the same shit that everybody else here on YouTube is dealing with, in the fact that the subscription boxes are still fucking broken. There are people who are telling me they're getting notifications for videos literally a day later or not at all. The recommended is not doing like it used to be doing, and I will give you the perfect example. Certainly, the largest video of the last year-ish, when you go from like right now until last December, would have been my 2K16 episode of Perplexing Pixels. Certainly, it's the biggest video on the channel. And you would think, as such, the 2K17 version of that video would be the biggest thing going right now, right? But when I look at the past 28 days of my analytics, the 2K16 video is still doing more views in the past 28 days than the 2K17 video. What the fuck, YouTube? When everyone else is showing their numbers dipping for certain days because they're fucking around, my shit has the same dips. They're still fucking around. So while certainly my channel is doing better than ever, I was doing way better in August before they started fucking around with their goddamn algorithms. If I was doing August numbers right now, I'd be in a way better position than I currently am. Certainly going into January, where all the numbers just fucking go in the goddamn toilet. But that's just the nature of the business. All I can do is keep making videos and hoping that folks watch them, and keep trying to make the best possible content that I can for you guys to watch every damn day. Anyway, that's gonna do it. The year's almost over. Game of the Year stuff coming next week. Still got more videos with Grimm coming next week, this week, whenever, I don't know. There's 2 more Echo Mog videos that are in the tank for tomorrow and for next Saturday, and then I gotta get my ass back out to Philly to go film some more. So yeah, stay tuned. 2017 should hopefully be as good or better than this year was in terms of this channel's growth. Here's hoping. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. And I'll see you next time, and every day, and next year, and every day for more videos right here on this channel. And I'm out!